y'all, welcome back to my channel. So as y'all see in the title, I'm doing a Baddies episode 13 or 14. I don't remember, y'all. Anyways, episode 14 review, right? And it's one specific part we're gonna start with because I feel like we have to start with this part, of course, because the episode started here, right? So we ended off last week's episode with the Summer and Lex fight. And let me tell y'all something. I don't care what nobody say. It is what it is. At the end of the day, that fight went on for that long because I just personally feel like the producer, or what do you call him, the CEO, the baddie CEO, he want to be a baddie so bad, Lemmy. I think he's one of them people, or he's doing this thing with Summer where it's like, if you don't leave, we're gonna beat you out of here. That's what I really think that fight was all about. And of course, you know, we'll talk about other things later, but I just feel like he wants Summer off the show. But my thing is just like, why do you want your most valuable baddie, low key, but nobody want to talk about it? Why do you want your most valuable baddie off the show? Is it true? Like, is it because Summer don't want to spread open, you know, certain things? I feel like this is probably the case, y'all. This is just my personal opinion. I just feel like because she's not like other people, I hope y'all know what that means. I feel like because she's not like other people, she gotta go. And I'm just kind of like, ain't that something? Just because Scotty was, and Anna Mac and Mariah, from what we heard in this episode, or was it last week's episode, just because they done a lot of, you want to keep them but you don't want to keep Summer. Okay, cool, whatever. I personally think the fight with Lex and Summer was more emotional than anything, because Lex have had bigger issues on the show, right, y'all? She's had bigger issues, bigger problems, but for whatever reason, she's never done anybody else like that. So why do Summer like that round after round after round? I need to know. Well, I don't even need to know nothing for real. I'm just saying that because it's just clearly, Lex, you did some stuff you didn't want to do. And you're embarrassed about it. But why are you so embarrassed? I think I said that last week. Why are you so embarrassed? What is it about Summer that embarrasses you? And this is what I've been talking about. Like, Lex is very young, right? So I personally feel like it has a lot to do with her being a younger person. You know, everybody hates your friend, but you love your friend so much, and you don't know what to think. You don't know which way to go. Should you listen to people or should you trust in your friend? I think Lex, she's the kind of person that can get persuaded easily, and that's all this showed. You can get persuaded easily to do something so dumb. But you know, whatever, it is what it is. She chose to beat her friend up several times. For what reason? What was the reason, Lex? I want to know. I know, but I don't want to know, but I know what the reason was. The reason is that you were persuaded to go against your friend by other people, by people you don't even know, by people that watch the show and give their opinions. That's really what it is. And it's just sad to see. And then on top of that, I'm starting to think, and I'm looking back at episode 1 and 2 and 3, and as much as I love to say, you know, I feel like Lex and Dolly didn't want to get involved in the Summer situation because it's personal, it's family business. Summer should have minded her business. Even though that was the case, I had to think about it. I'm like, people are right. You have fought face for Dolly. You fought with Summer and Dolly for things that were just not that deep, right? And I understand the situation with Tasiki and Krishan is that deep, but I think what people are saying is after 3 days, 3 episodes for us, maybe 1 day for them, after all of the stuff that was happening between Tasiki and Summer, why didn't you say, okay, my friend she's tired of fighting you? Remember when she checked Tavia, y'all? Why didn't you say, my friend is tired of fighting you and I'm going to run this fade for her? How can you run a fade for Dolly but not for Summer? Because I don't want to say Lex is scared of Tasiki. I don't think she's scared of Tasiki, but I think she was kind of like not trying to take it there with Tasiki. She didn't want to really do too much. Even though when I think about it too, she did have issues with Tavy, so it would make sense for her to fight Tavy, and she has no issues with Tasiki. But my thing is this: we don't care. Create a problem with Tasiki. But why didn't you do that? Like, I really, like, I still feel the same way. I feel like Lex and them didn't have to get involved, but in the same breath, I'm just like, after this fight with your ex-friend, I just feel like she should have gotten more involved. And yes, she did try to break it up, but no, there's no excuses. The way how she beat up Summer gave me an idea of what she knows she can do to whoever, whenever she feel like it. That was my thing, because I feel like this fight with Summer was kind of like a whatever type of thing. It didn't really matter. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It was wrong. It was completely wrong. It was out of line, and I can't respect Lex for that. Like, I don't dislike her. She's still one of my little favorites, but in the same breath, I'm just kind of like, girl, I don't look at you the same way after that fight. That fight was completely unnecessary. And then in the next episode, which is this Sunday, we're going to see that she says to Dolly, I beat the out of Summer. I can't respect it. I don't respect Lex for that, because I know you have had bigger issues to fight with other people. And I feel like with Summer, it was just like round after round after round after round, and it was just kind of like, when is the security going to stop it? That's something else we need to talk about too. The security on Zeus. This is what I be talking about. Some of these shows are shows, okay, we get it, but y'all securities pick and choose, and we're going to protect Scotty for dear life, but if it comes to Summer, I even saw the security do this. Why are you doing that? Aren't you supposed to be securing her? And this is why this girl do not want to go to the reunion, because a lot of people are kind of like anti-Summer. We don't really